Hi, I'm Danny, and this is my van Rose, and this is Berm on my lap. Yeah! He likes to drive. So my van is a Ford Econoline 1990. Her name is Rose. I got her from my grandmother after my papa passed away. I bought it off of her for $4,000. And we got a van because we like to do outdoorsy things, and it aids us in that. We like to camp in her, take weekend trips when we're not working. We would love to do it full time, but unfortunately there's a lot of things that we have to figure out if we ever want to do that, because we need paychecks. So this is Rose, my van. So this is Berm, and this is Summit. They are both Siberian Huskies. This one's part woolly, which explains the extra fluff. We chose to do a fixed bed. We surf, and we needed the garage space underneath for the surfboards. And yes, they do fit diagonally, 3 of them, underneath with a bistro table and chairs and other camping gear. Super awesome, right Summit? Yeah! We love surfing! Actually, he doesn't surf with us, but he does like sleeping at the end of the bed, which makes going to bed extreme yoga. Yeah, you crazy little pooch. But so people always ask me, do you fit in this bed? Like, lay out? Like, can you lay out in your bed? Or do you like sleep diagonally? I can fully lay out in my bed and sleep with no issue. However, if you are a tall person, note that because it does narrow at the back of the Econoline. So if you're getting one, note that, because I sleep on the inside. I don't mind curling up a little bit, but if you're a tall person, it does narrow. For the bed mattress, we picked just a little IKEA, I believe, foam mattress, and it's actually pretty comfortable. We have like a big, or a plank underneath it. It hinges at the back, and we also left this little gap, so if we want to just like throw the blinds for the windows in there, we can easily without lifting the top of it, because it's kind of heavy to lift. Trying to figure that out, so if you have ideas, please drop them in the comments. Back here we also have like a nice little shelf that you can put like a beer, or you can put like the clicker, because we have a movie system in here as well. We have plants. They're kind of dead. They're not doing too hot. But yeah, so the bed here is pretty comfy. We have AC as well. We don't run that too often. Lay. Berm! Our cameraman! So over here we have our nightstand. It's just a basket with a cutting board that I got from TJ Maxx on it. So this is kind of like a catch-all space, which is really nice. And then we have a little light there. Right here you can see we have our AC plug-ins, which is really great. It actually has, which is really funny, it has phone USBs in there, which is funny because you put an AC in here, and then it also has another converter that switches it back to DC, which is just kind of ironic. But you don't have to worry about bases. It makes it cleaner, which is really cool. Right here we have our 2 switches for the lights. We have our back lights, and then we have our front lights. We have 12-volt lights that are up there. They're very bright, pretty easy to install, pretty great. I would highly suggest those. You can check that out in my blog for all the pieces that we used in this build. Above that you have our thermos, like kind of, it's a thermometer and a humidity thing. So up here you have the temperature, which is a nice 67 degrees in here, and then on the lower half is humidity. The nice thing about this is it goes off of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so I can track how warm it gets in here during the day with all the blinds up and stuff and the fans on, just to see how warm it gets during certain temperatures. I got that so I can see what temperature a dog could be in here is at, because my dogs are my babies and I love them so much. I would never want them to get hurt, so I just want to make sure that everything is a-okay for them. So the nice thing about this nightstand is it's not permanent. So you can move all this stuff off. Actually, cutting board does not stay there while I'm driving. We put the cutting board right behind the driver's seat in the little slot, which I can do right now. You can see right there. That's what it looks like. But the nice thing about this is it just comes right out. And then this spot is open. This is key right here. You better be watching. You move this cushion right here. Stuff it right in. Right there. Perfect. And then you take this pillow, put it right here, and you have another bed spot for all of your friends. All your friends. Like one friend. Okay. Do we even have friends? I don't know. So this is a new bed spot, which is really neat. So if you have someone that needs to sleep over after a night of drinking or something, you can have them sleep right here. It's a little tight, but it'll do the job. It's better than drinking and driving, so be safe. But yeah, this turns into a little bed spot, which is really cool. On top of that, from all the blogs I read, and from just being kind of intuitive, space is key in a van. So we repurposed these from a couch, but obviously didn't use the frame because the frame would have taken up so much space, and empty space, it wouldn't have been usable. Also, if anybody has any tips or hints for Velcro that doesn't melt on your window, let your girl know. Seriously, don't know what to do about that. But so you move all this stuff and you have access to more space underneath. Yeah, pretty neat, pretty cool. So yeah, that is my couch. Cooler options, because it's always important to keep your beverages cold. We went with a Yeti. I went with a Yeti because I borrowed my friend's before I sent it, and it really is such a great cooler. It keeps your stuff so cold. So we went with the 35. The reason behind going with the smaller one was because we realized we needed a different cooler for all of our beverages. And by beverages, I mean beer. So I grew up in Vermont, and if you didn't know, Vermont is like the capital of craft beer. It has so much good beer, and we are beer connoisseurs. So when we are in this, we are drinking craft beer, and you're in and out of coolers a lot when you're drinking, so we needed a separate cooler for that. We also have a 12-volt travel cooler in the back as well that goes off of DC, and that is also for food items that need to really just stay really cold. So that's our cooler situation. I got mine from OGE, Outdoor Gear Exchange. They have an online store. You can check it out. Or you can go in store. It's on Church Street in Burlington. They will hook you up and they will make sure you get the best cooler for your needs. Do you want to open a beer? Ooh, ginger beer. If you've never had this beer, this is Halyard. It's so good. It's a ginger beer. It's called Volcano Juice. It's actually ginger beer shandy. So yummy. And it's, okay, I'm not even kidding. We used this weekend. It is now, what's today's day? It's Wednesday and this is still cold. I would not drink a warm beer. That's disgraceful. It fits right in her. Not super easily, but it does. We have a swivel chair. My van was old enough where they were like, oh, swivel chairs are still okay, until they realized they weren't super safe. I don't really know why they're not safe, but our swivel chairs are pretty cool. They had an extra chill spot, which is really nice. It took us forever to figure out how to turn these. All you do is pull this thing right under here and then just turn it right around. Just like that. Swivel chairs. So this is our table setup. It's a little bistro set. It folds up really nice and goes in the back. Everyone always asks me, where do you cook? Where do you cook in your van? Because we have the couch there, which is a spot that you can make a cook setup inside. We knew that we were going to use this only really outside in the summers and in the spring and in the fall, so we decided to do door cooking spots. We have a Coleman 2-burner grill, and then these doors open up, and they actually are cutting boards. These are cutting boards that I got from TJ Maxx. This little piece actually comes out and the door opens up even wider, giving you a little bit more space to work with. So these are both TJ Maxx cutting boards that match, and I just got them for like, I think like 15 bucks each, so $30. So you just take this, goes in there, and I screwed on a little piece here and it holds it up. And then this one does the same thing on this side. And you have two spots, cheers, to cook, prep. So I usually put the Coleman grill on this side and prep here, and you can make dinner. And there goes my dog. Cheers. So this is our garage space. I have hula hoops and a pop-up in here, and there's a little light over here that turns on so you can kind of see a little bit better. So I have my Coleman 2-burner grill there. I have my 12-volt travel cooler. This is a pop-up. We just went to Otis, so it's kind of messy back here. And then we have all of our electric over there. And yeah. So I do have a nice little ladder here. Let's see if I can get up there. Last but not least, one of my favorite spots, the roof. You get to see all the best views from up here. That's Smuggler's Notch. There's my solar panels. There's my fan. And that is Rose. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed this, and if not, don't. Because that's fine too. Enjoy. Peace.